Hi guys, it's Michelle with Busy Yogini, and today I am happy to share a chair yoga session with you. So, before we get started, go ahead and grab a chair. It can be a folding chair or something like this, as long as it's got a hard bottom on it, something that is sturdy. Chair yoga is wonderful to do if you are working on strengthening your mobility and your balance, or if you have an injury and you can't do mat yoga at this time, or if you are at work and your brain is atrophying from staring at a computer for hours and hours and hours. This will liven that body right up. So this is going to be a quick session. Go ahead and grab that chair, and if you would like a yoga block or a couple of books to serve as a prop, go ahead and grab those and place it in between your feet. Not a necessity, but if you would like one, go ahead and grab it. First of all, start out with those hands on your thighs, either palms down or palms up. When you're sitting in the chair, make sure you're not sitting all the way back. So I don't want you way back here. I want you sitting up nice and tall on the edge of your chair. Hands down, inhaling nice and deep. Give a couple of rolls of those shoulders, pulling those shoulder blades back and dropping those shoulders down. Exhale, press out all that air as if you're pressing the navel towards the spine. Inhale nice and deep, working that diaphragm, breathing as deeply as you can, and exhale, pressing that navel towards your spine. As you inhale, this time draw a straight line up with your head, your nose pointed up towards the ceiling. Drop those arms to the side, pressing that chest forward for a modified cat pose. As you exhale, tuck that tailbone under, bring your hands to your knees, move that back a little bit, back and forth, working those shoulders, getting it moving there. Inhale, curl that tailbone away, bring those arms out to the side, maybe even to the back of your chair. A nice big stretch here, drawing that nose all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, tucking that tailbone under, bringing the hands to the knees, moving that back a little bit. Back and forth, getting it moving. Inhale, bring that head to center. As you exhale, look to the right. Inhale to center, and exhale, look to the left, keeping those shoulders down. Inhale to center, take that right hand across to that left ear. Exhale, drop that right ear to that right shoulder, hand pointed down to the ground here. If you really think about your right hand or your left hand being active and those fingertips pointing actively down towards the ground, you're going to feel a great stretch all along the neck, the top of the shoulder, and the back. Inhale nice and deep. As you exhale, bring that right hand down, left hand coming over to the right ear, dropping that left ear to your left shoulder. Really pointing those fingers of that right hand down towards the ground, inhaling nice and deep, and exhale. One more deep inhalation, feel that wonderful stretch, and as you exhale, remove that left hand from your head and bring them down. Couple of rolls here. Inhale nice and deep, bring those arms up overhead. As you exhale, a gentle twist to your right. Your right arm can either come down to the side or across the back of your chair. The left hand is to the outside of the right thigh. Your gaze is either straight to the wall at the side or looking across your shoulder. Inhale nice and deep, and as you exhale, unfurl. Inhale, bring those arms up overhead. Exhale, a gentle twist to your left. Inhale deeply, and exhale a little bit deeper in that twist. Inhale, and this time as you exhale, unfurl. Go ahead and place those hands straight out in front of you. Just a couple of palm and wrist exercises. Bring those palms straight out in front of you and the wrists down, up and down. This time bring them up and turn them out and in and out and in. Shake it all out a little bit. This is going to be a quick one. So we're going to go ahead and jump into those sun salutations that we worked on last week. If you need to see those in greater detail, go ahead and watch that video. I will link it in the details below. Placing those hands down to other side for Tadasana. Inhale, bring those arms up high overhead for an extended Tadasana, keeping those shoulders down. As you exhale, forward fold with a flat back. Hands either on that block or all the way down on the floor. Inhale with a flat back. You can place your hands on your sides. Use that core to bring your body upright again. Extend that right leg. Pull that left leg in for a modified equestrian pose. As you exhale, step that leg out. Those hands straight out in front of you. Hinge forward from the waist for a modified downward facing dog. Gaze down at the floor. Inhale, bring those elbows in tight to your body. Step those feet underneath your knees. Press that chest out and draw a line up with that nose to the ceiling for a chaturanga. Exhale, step those feet out. Press those hands straight out in front of you. Hinge from your waist for a downward facing dog. Inhale, use that core to bring that body upright. Keep that left leg extended. Bring that right leg in for a modified equestrian, sitting up nice and tall here in that modified equestrian pose. Exhale, step that foot down. Other foot underneath the knee, forward fold with a flat back. Inhale, bring those arms out wide, lifting them up way overhead, and exhale, hands to heart center, Pranamasana. Inhale, hands up overhead, slight arch in that back. Exhale, swan dive in the forward fold with a flat back. Inhale, bring that body back to center. Extend that right leg, bring the left leg in. Exhale, extend that left leg, arms out in front, hinge from the waist, facing the ground for modified downward facing dog. Inhale, use that core to bring that body back to center. Bring those elbows in tight, feet underneath the knees. Press that chest out, draw a straight line up to the ceiling, chaturanga. Exhale, step those feet out. Press those hands in front of you, hinge at the waist, modified downward facing. Inhale, keep that left leg extended. Bring that right knee in, equestrian pose. Exhale, step both feet underneath your knees, forward fold into a swan dive. Inhale, bring that body all the way up to the top, extending those arms up high. If you can, bring those hands together. Exhale, bring those hands to heart center for Pranamasana. Shake those hands all out, shake those legs out a little bit. And we're going to do a modified warrior two pose and a little sequence there. So for this modification, the chair is going to fully support your body. So turn to the side, have the seat of the chair totally under that left thigh. So you can go ahead and start scooting back a little bit. My foot can touch the floor there, and I'm going to take my right leg and extend it back. As I'm extending, what I'm looking for is the heel of my front leg, that left leg, aligned to the back leg's arch, the center arch there. My hip points are forward in front of me. Inhale, bring those arms out wide for warrior two. And as you exhale, gaze over that left middle finger. Inhale nice and deep. And exhale. Keeping that body completely active from the back of that back leg to the sole of the left foot. Inhale, turn that palm upward, raise it up towards the ceiling. That back arm comes down along the right leg. Exhale, bring that forearm down to the left thigh and raise that right arm over your head. If you can, a slight gaze up to the ceiling. Inhale, bring that arm down, open wide again. Exhale, gaze over the left middle finger. Exhale, bring those arms down. And we're going to slowly bend that back leg. We're going to situate ourselves so that we can turn around to the other side. So now we have the right thigh supported fully by the chair. My foot is solid on the ground there, and I'm going to bring my left leg back. So as you can see, I could lift up if I wanted to. I'm not supported by this chair. That's what you're working towards. But right now, you are fully supported if you need it. Your hips are squared forward in front of you. Inhale, bring those arms open wide. As you exhale, look across that right middle finger. Inhale, nice and deep. And exhale. Inhale, flip that right palm open up towards the ceiling. Take that left hand down the left leg. Inhale nice and deep. As you exhale, bring that forearm down to your right thigh. Raise that left arm, extend it over your head and towards the right side. Exhale. Inhale, lift up, bring that arm back down, extend those arms wide again. Exhale, gaze over that right middle finger. Inhale, nice and deep here. And as you exhale, bring those hands back to center. Bend that back leg and walk it in. Go ahead and sit on the edge of your chair again. Windshield wiper your legs back and forth just a little bit. That feels awesome. And step it so those feet are right under those knees, nice and supported. Go ahead and extend that right leg, bend it across your left. Now you can stay right here. You don't have to do anything else, but sit right here. You can give a gentle press here on the meaty part of your thigh. And it's an awesome stretch along that glute and hip. Or you can exhale and forward fold, reaching for that ground. It really intensifies that stretch. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Pull that leg in, release it down. Windshield wiper, back and forth just for a second. Inhale, extend that left leg, cross it across your right. Again, you can stay right here, sitting up nice and tall, or you can exhale and forward fold, reaching for that floor. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall, hug that leg in, bring it down, windshield wiper it back and forth. Inhale, bring those arms up high overhead, and exhale, bring the hands to heart center for Pranamasana. All right, friends, we're about ready to end our practice, but before we do, I like to do a little connection of thought to word and from thought to word and word to action. So if you will give a gentle bow of your hands to your head, just a reminder that you may not be in control of all the thoughts that come into your head, but you do control the ones that take up residence. And as a reminder that those thoughts become your words, that you speak to others and your ears hear those words as well. And finally, hands to heart, that your thoughts become your words, become your actions. And that's the very essence of who you are. So be mindful of the thoughts that you give space to. Thank you, friends, for joining me today, and I'll see you later. Namaste.